Okay, people of YouTube, this is the page again with a rant and rave about Metal Gear Solid 5 using um, Metal Gear Solid collection footage. Okay, the final one, part 4. The final reason why I don't like this game anymore. I used to, but now the reloading concept is so slow and half the time Snake dies. And let's talk about they don't put in the original health bar like it was in the beginning. I've said in my previous videos that this is a 25-year span game, and they try to make it like Call of Duty. Why they make it like Call of Duty, I will never know. Why I'm whispering like this? It's just to make it more dramatic and funny in my videos. That's just what I do. Okay, so why they do what they do and why they make it so dramatic is beyond my understanding. Like you people who have played Metal Gear, and for those who haven't played the series, it is very confusing, both story-wise and play-wise. You just have to see it for yourself to understand why they do it the way they do it. I never will understand. Even to the day I die, I will never understand why they did it. And I'll look back on this after it's all said and done. If Metal Gear is still around, and if they make a sixth one, here are my thoughts of what they should do. If they're going to make a sixth one without Iwa Kojima, they need to go back to their roots, where it all began, take away this guy, go back to the story of where Metal Gear Solid 2 left off, where Raiden and Snake team up and go after the Patriots and find Olga's child. That's what they should have done as like an alternate story. I think what they should have done with the third one back when they had the chance, instead of doing the whole Rambo copy off thing, to be honest with you, if you've ever seen Rambo 2, it's just like a copy off of Metal Gear, and then you like play Metal Gear 3 and it's exactly like it. It's absolutely hysterical. And even the codec number of Colonel is the same year that Rambo came out. But yeah, anyway, it's kind of funny. um, oh, crap. Okay, sorry about that. But okay, in the game, I've started to notice that I'm still playing it, but because I'm trying to beat it, and you're probably wondering, so if you're still playing it, why are you talking about it like this? It's because, like you, I'm disappointed, audience, people of YouTube and whatever, that they could have done better. No, they just have this tendency to just do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they expect people to just be like, okay, cool, they're gonna like it. I just watched a video about microtransactions by Richard Review Tech, and a shout out to Richard Review Tech. I hope you watch this video and understand that I'm on your side, man. Microtransactions, especially in my favorite Saga Metal Gear game, is ridiculous, my friends. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. To see that these microtransactions are put in the game. And I could have sworn that I watched a video stating, and the people who were making the game stated that there will be no microtransactions in the game. But then they turn around and say that there will be, according to a statement to Konami that they've already done it. And that they're optional. Optional microtransactions. I could have sworn when Metal Gear Solid 5 first came out on the PS1, there was no such thing as microtransactions. Remember the cheat code days? Remember when Grand Theft Auto had cheat codes? Remember? You remember? Oh, sorry about that. Does anybody remember that? Anybody? Anybody remember that? I do. I remember cheat codes very well. They were a lot more cooler and a lot more fun to deal with. And they have this thing in Metal Gear 5 that is slow time mode. It is the most annoying thing. If you're not a beginner, but if you're like a veteran like I am, and other players out there that have played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's just face it, Konami. You guys suck. Your company's going to go downhill if you go down this path. I don't care if the president of Konami thinks he's all that in a bag of chips. I don't care if he thinks that he's the next Jesus Christ. I don't care. Because I know something you don't. If you keep going down this path of microtransactions and making deals to get microtransactions, then microtransactions will change your actions and destroy you. You've already ruined a beloved franchise game. People, don't take my word for it. You have to do your research. I'm just telling you the facts. It's not just me that knows this. A ton of people know this. I'm not getting on to anybody. This is not to cause war or fan wars, but this is a true thing. Metal Gear just isn't what it used to be. And if you look at Snake very closely, it's a ripoff of Snake Plissken with a bandana. He's really just Rambo and Snake Plissken together. And this guy is a ripoff of somebody else, probably. To be honest with you, Raiden sort of looks like the guy from Tekken, honestly. Let's just face it. They could have done better, but they didn't. And they couldn't stand it. So, they just decided to poop all over the franchise. This is Stuart of the Page saying, if you're gonna play Metal Gear, play the first two. Don't touch don't touch the first one, touch the second one, don't touch the third one. And the fourth one is the best one. The first one, second one, and fourth one are the best one in my opinion. But always, the first one will be the best. This is the Page saying, once again, Stuart Barnes of the Page saying, that this has got to stop. The ridiculous world of microtransactions has to quit. Peace.